Title: Watch this every day and change your life. Denzel Washington motivational speech inspired story. It was 4:30 in the morning. The city was asleep, but Jordan's alarm had been screaming for the past 5 minutes. His eyes were heavy, his body sore, and his mind full of doubt. Another day, another grind. Another fight to stay hopeful in a world that seemed determined to break him. As he sat on the edge of his bed, he whispered to himself, "Why am I even doing this?" He had big dreams once. Dreams of becoming a filmmaker, of telling stories that moved people the way Denzel Washington's speeches moved him. But dreams don't pay bills. And now, at 29, working double shifts at a warehouse, Jordan felt his fire slowly fading. That morning, as he scrolled through his phone half awake, a video popped up. Watch this every day and change your life. Denzel Washington motivational speech. Something about those words made him pause. He clicked it. Denzel's deep, commanding voice filled the small room. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Jordan froze. The words struck something deep inside him. Commitment. Consistency. He realized he'd been chasing the dream, but not building the discipline. He wanted results without the struggle. Success without the scars. That day, something shifted. The following weeks were brutal. Jordan decided to give his dream one last shot. Every morning after his warehouse shift, he filmed short videos on his phone, motivational stories, lessons from failure, pieces of his life turned into inspiration. He barely slept. His coworkers laughed. "Man, you really think YouTube's gonna change your life?" They'd joke, but he didn't stop. Denzel's words echoed in his mind every time he felt weak. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. At first, his videos barely got views. A few likes, maybe a comment from a stranger saying, "This helped me today." But that one comment was enough fuel to keep going. Every night, after his shift, he'd stay up editing, teaching himself lighting, sound, and storytelling. His laptop screen became his canvas, his pain became his palette. Months passed. Bills piled up. His car broke down. His landlord threatened eviction. Jordan's mother called one night, worried. "Maybe it's time to focus on something stable, baby. You've tried." But Jordan couldn't quit. Not this time. Not after coming this far. He remembered another Denzel quote, "Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success." So he fell forward. One evening, exhausted and broke, he uploaded a video titled, "The Pain That Builds You." It was raw, honest, and full of emotion. He spoke about failure, about feeling invisible, about how the world doesn't owe you success, you have to create it. He didn't expect much. He went to sleep thinking it would be just another unnoticed upload. The next morning, his phone wouldn't stop buzzing. 10,000 views. Then 50,000. Then 500,000. People were commenting from all over the world, "This video saved my life. I was about to quit my dream until I saw this. Man, this feels so real." Jordan stared at the screen, tears streaming down his face. For years, he'd been chasing validation, but this time, he found purpose. Success didn't happen overnight after that. But now, he had something more powerful than success, belief. He kept posting, kept learning, kept improving. A year later, his YouTube channel had over 1 million subscribers. He was invited to speak at schools and events. The same coworkers who once laughed were now proud, saying, "Bro, I always knew you'd make it." But Jordan knew the truth. It wasn't luck. It wasn't talent. It was commitment and consistency, the very words Denzel had spoken years ago. One day, standing on stage before thousands of people, Jordan began his speech with the same words that changed his life: "Without commitment, you'll never start. But without consistency, you'll never finish." He looked out at the crowd and smiled. "Every one of you has a dream," he said. "But dreams mean nothing if you're not willing to suffer for them. There will be days when no one believes in you, when the world turns its back, when failure feels like your closest friend. But in those moments, you must decide who you really are." He paused, feeling the silence in the room. Don't chase comfort. Chase greatness. Fall, but fall forward. That night, Jordan returned to the same small apartment where it all began. The city lights blinked outside his window. He sat at his desk, the old laptop still there, and whispered a prayer of gratitude. He wasn't the same man who woke up at 4:30 a.m. feeling lost. He was proof that inspiration can spark from a single moment, a single message, if you decide to act on it, because sometimes, one video, one speech, one decision, can change your entire life. Final message: don't wait for motivation to find you. Create it. Every single day, commit. Be consistent. And fall forward, always. Would you like me to make YouTube SEO package, description, hashtags, keywords, and AI image prompts for each paragraph next, for thumbnails or scenes?